Shalom family. We are going to be cleaning and butchering quail. And so we're going to start the whole process and we're going to cook them and show you what it looks like on the plate when it's done. Hallelujah. So go ahead and hand me a quail, son. Hand me a fat one.
Go see the quail.
Okay, as you see, we have a quail here, and he's quite, I think he knows what's about to happen. And for those of you that are faint-hearted, maybe this ain't a good part for you. So right now, I'm going to excuse you, Aliyah. You want to see it? I'm going to cut him. You sure you want to see it? It might not be good for you to see it. So, Aliyah, you step out for a minute. Can you handle it? Think so? Okay. All right. Okay, so first thing you have to do is you have to cut the head off. And so we're going to do this right here. And one of these bowls I'm using is going to be for all of the bad parts and stuff that we don't want. And the other bowl is when we finally get the skin off the bird. So basically, all you do is you come here, high on the neck, and you clip them like that. You need a really good pair of shears too. These aren't the best. And he's still wiggling, of course. And you just kind of let the blood drip down in there, okay? Like so. And you hold him because right now the bird is actually dead. What you're witnessing are the nerves. Okay, so you just hold them tight until eventually the nerves will begin to stop. Okay? That's what happens to those birds you eat all the time. That's what's going on. Okay, so now that it has stopped moving, we can proceed, but you want as much blood to drain out of the bird as possible. So you just hold the bird over the bowl like this here, and you continue to just allow it to drain. Okay? As you see, no more movement in the bird, and notice the feathers are all laid back. When we clipped the bird, the feathers were all standing up or whatever, but now it's done. Okay? So now what we're going to do is, the first thing I'm going to do is clip the leg, okay? And you see there's not a lot of meat on the bone here. So what I'm going to do is clip it right at the first knuckle, okay? These aren't the best shears. I have, you know, the smaller pair, those yellow ones. You got the long pair and the big pair and the small pair. Get the small pair of the yellow ones. They're they're like 10 snips. Get me those, okay? So I'm gonna use these for now, but you clip it right at that bone, like so.
Where is it?
Should be in that 2 box. That's good. You know what? These are working pretty good. So let's just keep working with these for a moment. See how it works. So you cut it right at that bone. Right at the bone, like that. Okay? Let's have your foot there. Foot just jumped across the table. You put that in there, okay? So now if you get the foot cut, now you want to cut these wings. Now, there's not a lot of meat on the wings, so you want to go down to the first knuckle here, and you want to cut right at that knuckle. So we're going to go and we're going to cut right here, like so. Okay? Once you cut the knuckle, and one thing you could do to stop, if you don't like all of the feathers and stuff, you could wet it so there ain't as many feathers blowing around. You know, you could wet it. So I'm gonna go here now. I'm gonna cut this other wing. Do the same thing. Cut it right at that knuckle. Okay. So now the wing is cut off. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is go here to the tail, and we're going to clip this tail completely off this bird here, okay? like so. Okay, so get the tail clipped, and so now what I'm going to do, it's going to look kind of strange. We are going to take this bird and just peel the skin right off of him. See how easy that is? See how easy it just comes right off the bird? Isn't that amazing? You just pull it right off of him like that. Look at all that beautiful quail meat that's just showing itself now. It's like the revealing of the meal. And believe me, this is much easier than cleaning a chicken. Okay? I've cleaned chickens before and I hate it. Every bit of it. And all you do is you just pull this right off of him, almost like you're taking off a garment. See that? One big whop just comes right off of the bird. Interesting, huh? Okay, just come right off of him. And you just keep on going until you get all of it. Now, you see how quickly we took the skin off this bird? So now, and this is a very warm bird. He is very warm. I got a little clip in here to still do. So I'm going to clip him right here and here and here. Okay, at the rear, the tail. Okay, and get that off completely. See that? Okay, so now pull all of that out. Okay, so now we're going to do this the easy way. Okay, we're going to go and we're going to cut right up this spine and take the spine completely out. That's how we're going to clean it. But you got to be careful when you're doing this because you don't want to cut none of the organs on the inside. So you just cut right up the spine like so. Right up the spine like so on one side. Okay. And then now some people just get rid of the entire spine. Go get me a small sharp knife.
It's red right there.
Yep, it is.
This one?
Small sharp knife.
This is the only kind.
That's fine. Yeah, this is a small sharp steak knife. And all I'm gonna do is just go in here and just loosen these organs out of here. And just literally just clean them right out. You may have to use your hand. Tell most people, hey, use a glove if you have to. But I don't mind. I've done plenty of cleaning of fish and stuff like that, so it doesn't really bother me. So basically, you just try to get all of that stuff off of there. And the lung, I always try to stick to the ribs, so that's the hardest part, is getting that lung out of there. But once you get the lung out of there, you will see. Okay. Now I'm going to pause a minute and go over and rinse this off. Okay, let's get the rest of this lung off. There you go, it just came off right there. You see that? So now we got the lungs out of there. And technically this is what you're looking at. Now some people, like I said, like to take the entire neck and spine out. I don't. You know, I like to keep the neck and spine. So So I'll just clip the last tip of the neck off of there, like that. So what your kids think? Was it nice? Was it nice to watch?
Yeah. No.
So it'll take a minute. I'm gonna go rinse this off. Okay, now I'm done rinsing, and I want you to see how beautiful this bird looks clean. So now this is basically what you're gonna have here. If you can see in the camera here, see them? Nice and clean and literally ready for seasoning and going on the grill. Okay, so that's one down. Now, we're gonna cut and go right to, can you do the next one?
I'm talking about get it out the thing.
Oh, get it out the thing. I thought she wanted to cut them up and cook them. Okay, go ahead and get them out.
How do I? The next you get the next necklace. Can I help you, please?
It don't matter, just grab one.
Thank you. Help you,
Yep.
please.
Okay. Now, here's another one. As you see, they're very beautiful birds. See them? Okay. And I know. It's that time, fella. This is why we bred you. For this reason right here. Okay. So let's get this one over here. Now, start with the clipper here. And you just wait. See his hair standing up real high. Eventually, what will happen is the nerves will finally give. It'll succumb to death. There we go. Like I said, it's real simple. You know, it's not hard. Trust me on it. The first time I had to do a chicken, it made me just never want to do chickens again. The first time with chickens. It took a long time getting the feathers off, you know, and you dip them in this hot water until whenever, and it was just really hard. And I just didn't want to go through that, you know. So that's the reason why our chickens have lived so long, because I don't care for the cleaning of a chicken. Anyway, now we're going to go back to, again, what you must do. First, I like to go for the wings, right at that joint knuckle. Yep, right there. Okay. Flip them over, go for the next wing. Right here. Okay. Now at the ankle bone, right here, not ankle, but you know, that first bend in the leg. I'm going to get it right there. Yep. Then you turn them around and you get them at the other one right here. So, real simple. After a while, it just gets to be really easy. Okay, so now we're going to turn him, rip his stomach open like this, the skin, and you just turn him inside out. And then just peel all of this back, like so. And it's just the beautiful meat begins to reveal itself from all of this fur. You know, it comes right off, like I said, just like a garment. Now, if you're faint-hearted, this might not be the thing you want to see. But you just pull that garment right off that bird, like so. See that? Just come right off of them. Awesome. There's still a little bit on him here, so I'm just pull this off the back here. And I'm going to clip his rear end here. Okay, got that clipped. Okay, so now that we have that clipped, we're going to go ahead on and cut him right up the spine, just like we did the other one. I'm going to warn you, sometimes you can be cutting them and you'll feel them jerk when you get to certain nerves or certain bones. You cut it and it'll still jump. That's just the nerves in his body. He's not alive, trust me. And you just
a lot of worms.
all of that stuff. That's not worms, those are guts. Guts. Intestines. Even humans have things like the intestines. Okay, now the lungs, like I said before, are just really stuck to the rib tight. And sometimes you gotta get a knife and go up. It's still wiggling. Believe it or not, it's actually still wiggling a little. I just jumped a couple of times in my hand, so you're gonna get that. Don't let it scare you to death, you know. Well, the son of the healthiest bird, one of the healthiest bird you can eat. Quail and pigeon. They do a lot for your blood, to keep your blood regulating. This was why I believe the Most High rained them quail down, because they were in the desert and they were walking around and they need to keep their blood flowing. And one person that I spoke with actually told us that their doctor told them to eat quail to help their blood. Isn't that interesting? Eat quail to help their blood. There it is. Doctor even confirms it. You see? So it's a good thing to do. Okay? So I'm going to take a moment. I got a little hair on it since I look for feathers on it. I'll take a moment to wash this one off. Okay? This is what it looks like up close. Clean and ready to go. Interesting. Now we're going to do a total of 6 of these today. And we're going to cut right to the end. Okay, as you see, we have 6 beautiful quail already clean to perfection. Notice how thick they are. Nice. Okay. So now basically we're going to season these babies and put them on the grill. And what I like to do is I like to use just 4 basic seasonings, simple seasonings. Garlic brings out the flavor in quail like you wouldn't believe it. Garlic, parsley, salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. So first I'm going to start with the parsley. And I like to flip them on the back end first. I should say on their breast, and season the inside first. So I'm going to do that with the parsley. And I just like to sprinkle it on there. The fan is kind of blowing my parsley around, so I'm going to move it over a little bit. Yes, there we go. Okay, got the parsley on there. So next I'm going to go with the garlic. And you just sprinkle your garlic over it. And trust me, you can't put too much garlic. Garlic is just, it just brings that flavor out. There we go. Garlic those babies up real good. Yes. Okay, and then we're going to go with the pepper and the salt. And you just want to sprinkle a little pepper. Like so. And then with the salt. And this is sea salt we like to use. You just sprinkle that salt over them like this. And then you flip them and do the same thing to the other side. And I'm going to start with the parsley again. Sometimes I use basil. Depends on, how I'm feeling. I may do basil one day. Both add a different flavor to it. And garlic. And put that garlic on there. Don't hold back on the garlic. Put it on there nice and even. All over the entire bird. The legs and wings. There we go. Nice and seasoned. There we go. Okay, now let's go with our salt over the top of them. Okay, and our pepper. Yeah. Okay. There we go. All ready for the grill. Okay, here's the finished product. You have your grilled quail, seasoned with garlic and parsley and salt and pepper. And this is something, this is a spinach rice with parsley and garlic and a little bit of salt in it and broccoli. And this is the finished meal. Shalom.